Welcome back, True Seeker. May 11th, 2019. One playoff game today. It's just the NHL first round of the West Finals. It's the St. Louis Blues at the San Jose Sharks. Remember the Von Miller riddle, which had us project that the Sharks would beat the Avalanche in Game 7, which correctly happened? That Von Miller story involved the year 2016 as well. And that year, the Sharks went to the Stanley Cup Finals and lost to Pittsburgh. In the Western Finals, they played the Blues that year and beat them 4-2. So that could be a big clue for this year as well. This year is the Blues' 42nd year in the playoffs. It's the Sharks' 21st year. And when you write out 21, it equals 42. San Jose Sharks equals 42. It could be deja vu from 2 years ago. That said, the Blues had the home ice advantage 2 years ago. They were the higher seed. This time it's the Sharks. That's the only thing that's different. That was 2016. And again, that was part of the Von Miller riddle. The year 2016, him posing with the Shark. So, I have up the wrong notepad there. Apologies. Let me get up the right notepad for this game. There's something just smacking us right in the face about the date numerology in this game. And as I explained in the live stream, the most consistent metric for projecting winners in the playoffs has been using the date numerology. Today, May 11th, 2019, has 55 date numerology. The Sharks can get their 55th win of the season. And again, the thing about the Sharks is they are the only team carrying 101 riddle at this point. All the other teams have been eliminated. They scored 101 points in the regular season. No other team did. And their home building where they play, SAP Center, equals 101. No other team has 101 connection left. So, Sharks winning game one. You typically, if you win game one, you have a lot higher percentage chance of winning the series. I mean, you don't have to win game one to win the series, but game one at home, you want to win that one to boost your odds. So it would make sense statistically for the Sharks to win today beyond the date numerology if they are the team for the finals, the Stanley Cup finals, and it does appear that they are. So Sharks going for the 55th win of the season on the 55 date. Big one right there. Today's also the 131st day of the year, which is the 32nd prime number. And the Sharks can get their 32nd win at home of the season. So great day for the 32nd home win. Great day for the 55th win of the season. The only thing I could see going against the Sharks is that if they lost, they'd be 31-14 at home. In both reduction ciphers, Blues equals 31-14. And we do see that sometimes, the tribute in the record to the opponent, you know, when it can line up win and loss with the opponent's name. In the regular season, that's always a really good stat to look at. So it is a little bit of a concern for the Sharks. But even still, I'm liking the date numerology riddle better. The 55th win on the 55 date, the 32nd home win on the appropriate 32 date. The Blues are 53-33 on the season. They don't have anything going with the date numerology. They're 26-14 away. That doesn't go with the date numerology. Something to say about the Blues, so far through these playoffs, they've played a lot better on the road than they have at home. They are 3-4 at home. They're playing on the road in San Jose. They're 5-1 away in these playoffs. They've won 5 out of 6. Now, reason to believe that they would fall to 5-2 today is SAP Center does have Gematria 52 where they're playing. They could fall to 5-2 at the SAP Center. And California is also 52 where the game is. Another thing is the Blues are 8-5 for the 2019 playoffs. If they lost, they'd be 8-6. Sharks equals 86. And the Sharks come into this game 8-6 in the playoffs. So the Blues can have that 8-6 record too with a loss. So I'm going to link all these notes down in the description so you can look them over. But those are the key stats here. So The Sharks goalie and the Blues goalie are both 8-5 for this year's playoffs. Either one could become 8-6 today. Again, Sharks 86. The Blues goalie's at 32 wins for the season. He could stay at 32 on this date, the 131 date, the 32nd prime. But ultimately, for me, it's coming back to the just straight right in your face 55th win on the 55 date. So the analysis right now is the Sharks are going to win the series. Could they win it 4-2 like they did in 2016? Very possible. But again, this first win today would be a step in that direction. So leave it there with the NHL. In the MLB, things I'm watching today, we have 19 date numerology, teams that could potentially stay on 19s, teams that can pick up the 19th win, 19th loss. Red Sox are off to a good start against the Mariners. If the Red Sox do win, they'll be 10-7 at home. Seattle's 107. We did look at this game more carefully, and King Felix, who started for the Mariners, he was at 131 career losses coming into this game on the 131st day. He could have picked up his 170th win. Boston Red Sox 170, but it was tough because the 10-7 thing that was there too was Seattle 107 and staying on the 19 losses on the 19 date and Seattle 19. So that was a tight riddle, but it doesn't look like King Felix is going to get the W. This Tigers and Twins, they're in a doubleheader. If the Twins split this doubleheader, they'll be 13-6 at home, 13 the sixth prime. We've seen a lot of that coming through, so I'm thinking the Twins will probably split this. If they lose the first one, win the second one. Imagining that's the case. The Pirates are going for their 19th win on the 19 date numerology. Keep an eye on the 19s today. Again, baseball, to me, I'm just still tracking baseball. I'm still looking at each day, just things are getting better. I just want to see some real strong consistency before I start making picks. Angels are another team going for the 19th win. They'd be 8-11 away, 1-18 in reverse. Los Angeles, California, 118. Athletics going for the 19th win on the 19 date. Mets going for that 19th win on the 19 date. Braves could stay on 19. I never like the riddles as much when they're already on the number. Rangers already on the 19. They're at 19 losses. In the Rockies game, they could get their 19th win and give the Padres the 19th loss. The only concern here is for the Rockies, it's their 19th home game. 19's the 8th prime. They could also stay on 8 home wins in their 19th game. But with the date numerology on both sides, I'll be watching. So the only thing I could say about the Tigers breaking up the prime number thing is staying on 19 total losses through both games on the 19 date. I think the prime thing is more likely to hit 13-6. So we'll leave it there. I'm going to upload another video for tomorrow's NBA playoff games so we can start thinking a day in advance and let it marinate on our minds. All right, good luck, Truth Seeker.